Hello. Hey there.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the stream, guys. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. We are going to do some leveling in retail this evening, because that is what I felt like doing.
Hello. See you later.
Let's see. Where is this going to send us? This will take us to Stormwind. Okay, let's go ahead and just do this really quick.
Hey there.
That's fine. We got a couple of things in Stormwind to turn in.
Safe travel.
Carrington, Robert, John, Patrick, Mendy. Welcome, guys. Good evening to you all. I appreciate you being here. What's my favorite old zone to level in? I don't know. I haven't done all of the post-Cataclysm zones. So if we're talking about like post-Cataclysm, not really sure. Couldn't say. I don't think I've seen all of them. Pre-Cataclysm, like Stranglethorn? Like classic era, probably Stranglethorn Vale. Maybe the Barrens would be like a close contender. We're not gonna do Battle for Azeroth. We are gonna be sticking in the old world. You know, and I do have a mount I could use. I do have a mount.
I supply only the finest goods. Be careful. See you later. For the Alliance. Alliance. Light bless you. Go with honor, friend. Well met. Be careful.
You can see so far into the distance ever since they changed the view distance and how all the lighting worked in retail. Now you can see like into like zones like way beyond when you're in the old world. It's actually pretty amazing what they did.
Greetings. For the Alliance. Go with honor, friend.
What is the waterlogged chest? What is this that I'm seeing? I'm gonna go check this out because I have no idea what it is. Is it just like a normal chest? We're gonna see. No, it's glowing purple, whatever it is. And there's like a teleport down here from a warlock. What is going on here? Okay, just stuff. Just some stuff. Okay, war resources. Is this from this is from BFA? We got BFA war resources here in Elwyn Forest. That's really something, isn't it? I didn't realize that was going to be a thing, or that it ever was. Did they upgrade the trees? I think everything that you're seeing visually, I believe, happened in the Cataclysm. Besides the lighting and the extended view distance and the way the skybox is, they haven't changed any of these since Cataclysm. So yeah, I think they redid the trees during Cata. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong, but that's what I think. Be Sad Dog, good evening to you. Welcome to the stream, buddy.
Honor, friend. Be careful. Light bless you.
Oh, that's right. The other thing they did, they went through and like all the new Dragonflight models, all the new models they made for Dragonflight, they popped them into the game like wherever they fit. So yeah, like these are not the Cataclysm gnolls. These are Dragonflight gnolls, which I kind of forgot about. Which means there's probably also Dragonflight Centaur. There's probably lots of different mobs in the old world that have now been replaced with Dragonflight models, which is pretty cool, actually. I like the new models. Yeah, like even the bears. You don't look like a Cataclysm bear. Look at you. Look at how many pixels you have. This has to be a Dragonflight bear. This can't be a Cata bear. I don't think so. Yeah, I think they even did it with like the beasts. Mike, good evening, man. Thanks for stopping by. I should probably open with the hard cast, and then I should follow up with the channeled ability. That would be a little bit smarter, actually. Yeah, if I want to kill them quickly, that would be the smart way to go. I'm like, right on, man. It sounds like that would be warranted at that point. Absolutely. I mean, or I could rely solely on Magic Missile. I guess I, like, realistically, I don't have to do anything else. I could subsist just off of this one spell, which I would be okay with. I'm in combat. I just don't know with what. We do have a talent point. We can't do anything while in combat, though, so we have to kind of get that sorted out first. Let's see, we can go after Ice Block, encases you in a block of ice, it prevents all damage for 10 seconds. That would be okay. Incanter's Flow, magical energy flows through you while in combat, building up to 10% increased damage, and then diminishing down to 2% increased damage. Why wouldn't I just take the damage? I'm probably gonna end up grabbing both of them, but we'll grab the increase to damage, obviously, right away. There we go. We got Hogger here. He's respawned. Okay, he did not take that freeze very well. Oh, he is an elite. Oh, darn. Can I deal with him? I think so. Let's pop some mage armor. Which is not called mage armor. It's prismatic barrier. Okay, he's got buddies. Okay, there we go. Shadow says, ew, retail. Shadow is a retail Andy. I appreciate you being here, man. Thanks for stopping by. Ah, yes, they apprehend our boy Hogger. He looks pretty cool. Too bad no voice acting. Alright, so we have to go back to the garrison, and then we're going back to Goldshire. I do have a mount, I'm just like, I'm not using it. I'm not ready to use a mount yet. Maybe soon. but I'm just not ready. Hogger is looking good, yeah. He's been hitting the gym. He's been dieting, exercise. He was really starting to take care of himself, you know. I don't know how that's going to work out in the stockades, but he was trying. You know what they say, it's hard to teach an old dog new tricks. And yes, that was a Noel joke. Mm-hmm.
Light be with you. Be careful for the Alliance.
We have our Hearthstone set to Lion's Pride in. Let's go ahead and pop that.
What can I do for you? Go with honor, friend.
Alright, now what do I want to do? We could head into Westfall, or we could go basically anywhere else.
Have a good one.
It might be a little bit of a ride if we want to go elsewhere though. Let's see. Yeah, I'd be willing to like take ideas. You know what I haven't done? I haven't seen Dun Morogh. I haven't seen Dun Morogh after the Cataclysm. Not that I can recall. What we have to do is we have to go talk to Chromie. And I have to take Cataclysm. If I want to stay in the old world for this character, I want to take Cataclysm Time Walking. So let's go talk to Chromie. And we'll get that taken care of. And then I think maybe I just jump the tram and go check out Dun Morogh for a bit. I don't have any memories of it post-Cata. Buffalo Bill, good evening, man. Thanks for being here, I appreciate it. Have I completed Vajir? I hardly know what that is. Was that one of the patch zones in BFA, or was that like a Cataclysm zone? I don't even know. It doesn't sound super familiar to me, but I'm sure I did. If it was a required zone to level through, I did it. Yeah, is that the underwater zone for Cataclysm? Otherwise known as my least favorite zone in the game. Imagine an entire zone underwater. Yeah, that's my least favorite zone of the game. Yeah, of course I did that when Cata dropped. Yeah, that was the first place I went. I'm pretty sure that was like the preferred like first place to go when Cata released. Because you went to the underwater zone, and you were underwater the entire time. It felt like a slap in the face to people like me who hated underwater combat. Like underwater combat was always my least favorite thing in WoW. So yeah, to then have to have an entire zone of underwater combat, it's kind of rough. Kinda rough. Most people don't like the zone, yeah. It never gets mentioned, yeah. Yeah, it wasn't the funnest zone. I don't remember like anything really about this. I remember Naga. There were Naga and I was underwater. Not really my jam. I am looking for max foreground, max background. There we go. Perfect.
How are you? Safe travels.
this might be a really stupid question, but there still is a deep run tram in retail, right? I only ask. I'm asking for a friend. Yeah. Asking for a friend. Is there a deep run tram in retail? Okay, because like on the map, I don't see like a good. I guess maybe it's right here. I didn't see a good like spot for it on the map.
It's so nice to see.
Kinda got worried. Select timeline. I will select a timeline. The Cataclysm. What's with the order of these? Like, okay, Battle for Azeroth. What's with the order that these are in? As a new player from, let's say, like, you completed a level campaign and you unlock this as a new player and you want to go back and play through the history of WoW. Like, these are not in an order for you to ever be able to do that. These are, if you did these, can you imagine, like, doing these in this order, going Cataclysm, Lich King, Outland, Pandaria, Shadowlands, Legion, Draenor, Battle for... Can you imagine playing the expansions in that order? Like, what that experience would be like?
I would have thought
Kinda
someone
weird.
named Deathwing would bring about so much
I'm not gonna do the end level zone, so I don't even need this quest. You can keep that. I'm gonna it made me take it. I'm gonna untrack it. And now we're good to level up anywhere we want. Like 10 to 61, like anywhere in the old world now. Besides like the added Cataclysm zones. Yeah, we're gonna use the tram right now. Yeah. That's where we're going. We're gonna head into the Dwarven lands and see what's going on over that way. Was it alphabetical? I didn't notice. Was it really alphabetical order? Battle for Azeroth. Oh my god, it might have been. No. No, really? No, because Cataclysm was at the end. Yeah, I didn't see, I was gonna say, like, alphabetical order. I didn't see any order to it. It was really, no matter what order you were to play them in though, like as an unknowing player, if you played them like left down to right or right back up to left, it would be a horrible order to play them in. Like, no matter how you slice it. You would think that, I know they don't want Shadowlands, they didn't want Shadowlands as like the newest thing. So maybe you just don't list Shadowlands at all. But the rest of them should be in chronological order to when they were released. Like oldest up to newest. But I guess the fact that they don't want to put Shadowlands in the forefront kind of busts that one up. So they were like, we don't want Shadowlands as the top one, so let's just make it random. let's have no internal order. We don't want Shadowlands at the front or the back, so let's just mix them all up. Like, who decided what order they appear in, and then who had to sign off on it? These are the things that I ask myself. Whose job was it to decide the order and the layout, and who was their boss that said, yeah, that looks good. Oh yeah, that looks fine. Oh yeah, I'm not familiar with any of these expansions myself, but they look good. I don't even know when they released, but this looks fine. Go ahead, ship it. Cause yeah, it's not good. They should look at that. If someone who doesn't play the game, yeah, ship them that way. They look fine.
Pleased to meet you.
We're not. Oh yeah, well, we might do that. I don't know.
Hi, you're a tall one.
We may do that. We may visit the lock. I hear the lock has been drained. I hear there is no water in the lock. So these are Cataclysm spoilers. This is the Cataclysm spoiler run, where we spoil Cataclysm first. Except this will look better than Cataclysm. So when we're actually playing Cataclysm, we'll be like, hey guys. Remember that time when Cataclysm looked really good and had HD models? Oh, that was retail. Yeah, in the wild, it was called the Wilds of Pandaria. Like, they didn't even call them all by their expansion names. That's so weird. Yeah, Pandaria was not called Mist of Pandaria. It was Wilds of Pandaria. How strange is that? Yeah, were any of the other ones named, like, strangely or named after a theme and not after the name of the expansion? Was the Burning Crusade called the Burning Crusade, or was it called Outland? Fall of the Lich King was Wrath of the Lich King? Oh my gosh, they renamed them. They gave them story names instead of leaving, like... So you can't even look it up. As a new player, like, you couldn't even go to, like, chronological list of WoW expansions to compare to, because they're not named their expansion names. So you could probably extrapolate some of them, you know what I mean? Like, Mist of Pandaria, Wilds of Pandaria. So you could extrapolate them, but you couldn't even go look up a chronological order for the expansions and neatly compare them to those time walking campaigns. It wouldn't be a one-to-one comparison. That's so weird. Shadowmarker, what World of Warcraft am I playing? I'm playing retail. I think it's in the title, man. I'm pretty sure everything you need to know about what I'm doing is in the title. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Nancy, good evening, man. Welcome. What's my favorite WoW book? I've only read a couple of them. They're all very mediocre. Because I read Sanderson, so like once you read Brandon Sanderson, every other fantasy writer is mediocre. A lot of the WoW books kind of read like fan fiction. The best ones that I've read, Arthas. The Arthas book was pretty good. Anything by Christy Golden is pretty decent. But yeah, I've only read a couple. And when I say read, I listen to them on as an audiobook. I haven't actually read any of them. Because those I just kind of listen to like while doing other stuff. To be fair, there's Gene Wolfe. I think I've read some Gene Wolfe, but you know what it is? It's like the ease of reading. Unless I remember incorrectly, I remember Gene Wolfe was kind of like a harder read. Whereas like Sanderson is an amazing writer and his stuff is really easy to read. It's really easy to read it and your imagination just does the rest. Like Sanderson has a knack for giving you just enough words. Not too many words. I don't want too many words, okay? Give me just enough words to let my imagination do what it has to do. And he has a knack for that I haven't found in any other author. Most authors, like, they either give you too much detail or they give you too little detail.
What's on your mind?
But Sanderson offers, like, the perfect amount of words to describe it. Whatever it is.
You got my attention.
Whether it's a fight scene or just, like, a panorama view of a city. Like, he gives you just enough words for you to put it together. And I haven't found that with any other writers. And I've read a lot of fantasy. It's what makes a good writer great. That ability to use the perfect amount of words is what makes a good writer a great writer. I don't really want to do this. Is the holiday thing, right? I'm not going to do the holiday thing. Okay, let's, we don't have anything up over at the depot. There's no Steel Girls Depot. Okay, I'm in. Let's do it this way. We are taking on the trolls right away. And we're going after Shimmerweed, trolls, boar ribs. Since I have no idea what I'm doing, I have to actually like glance at the quest. What in the hell is this? Alpha T, good evening, man. Welcome to the stream, buddy. What is going on over here? We have a gnomish thing.
Great to meet you.
I was supposed to be bringing these. Oh, this is like a little breadcrumb to the inn.
Keep your feet on the ground.
So back here must be what? Like a different area? I don't know what this is. So weird. I didn't see a single boar. I will tell you that. I have a feeling that the entrance to this place is actually back here. And that this other area that I'm entering is some kind of gnomish area. The gnome starting area. Oh. Oh snap. RIP Everstill Village. Okay. Good to know. So yeah, so the trolls and the gnomes got new starting areas in Cataclysm. This is like a Cataclysm refresher course. That's what we'll refer to the playthrough as. Cataclysm refresher. Old World 101. Oh wait, are you a boar? You are a boar. Oh, I forgot I had this instant cast Arcane Barrage. I forgot about it. So that's nice. This consumes arcane charges, but we can use it even if we don't have an arcane charge. Arcane Mage is kind of OP. I mean, I think that like at certain levels in retail, you can feel OP. There are times though, like when you can suddenly feel very weak. It's kind of like it's weird. Also, like if you take a character through the old world like we're going to do, and you guys will see this eventually in this playthrough, not tonight, but eventually. When we get to the Dragon Isles, we are going to feel weak AF. Unless we have been doing dungeons and been getting gear or have been buying gear. If we take the scrub gear that we have by leveling up in the old world and we jump into some Dragonflight stuff, like we're not going to feel like a god. For a couple reasons. The mobs are going to hit a lot harder, but also the mob density is going to be much greater than what we're used to. And it's going to be very easy to feel weak, and it's going to be very easy to get killed. So yeah, it's like there are these jumps in like difficulty. I've noticed. I've leveled a couple of characters through old world stuff. Most recently, the Void Elf Warlock, and I remember taking her to the Wintry Zone in the Dragon Isles, and like I had to leave. I had to leave the zone. Like it level scaled to me, sure, but my gear was so bad that I could not be in that zone. I had to go back to like the earlier Dragonflight zones, and I had to get gear, and I had to come back later because it kicked my butt. The same thing kind of happens if you choose to do BFA. Like if you go into BFA, if you're not getting gear drops like decently, you can get to a point where like you start to feel really weak. So we'll see how this class goes like overall. It could be because it's magic damage, like maybe we won't feel it as much. I don't know, but I definitely felt it on the Warlock at times. Ouch, how rude of you. The music here is nice. When we're not in the gnome area. Did you see a beefy troll? Yes, you did, Tweety. Yeah. Yeah, it looked like one of the, like, Amani trolls. It was, like, almost like it felt like a recolor of the Amani trolls from Burning Crusade. But yes, you did.
What can I do for you? Keep your feet on the ground. Well met. See you soon. Be good. How are you? Keep your feet on the ground. Safe travels. Great to meet you. See you soon. Interest you on a pint? Off with you. Watch your back.
Let's see what we got. Okay, so we have Arcane Orb. 5 mana, instant cast, 20-second cooldown. Launches an Arcane Orb forward from your position, traveling up to 40 yards, dealing 78 arcane damage to enemies it passes through. So kind of like a Frost Orb? Doesn't Frost have something like that? Reverberates. If Arcane Explosion hits at least 3 targets, it has a 50% chance to generate an extra arcane charge. Okay. And Concentrated Power. Clear casting makes your next arcane missiles channel 20% faster, or Arcane Explosion echo for 40% damage. I think, like, I don't really need another button to push is kind of the thing. Let's see. I want Improved Arcane Missile, though. Which just increases the damage of it. So I guess I'm gonna go here. And I guess we have another button to push, which I will replace with this. Okay, there we go. Alright, forced to watch from afar. The Cataclysm drove the Trogs to the surface. See, this is the problem with most of the Cataclysm quest. Is that, like, they remade the old world, and then narratively, it's not evergreen content because it's all stuck right in this moment when the Cataclysm just happened. That's the only thing bad about it. Like, if they had gone back and just kind of, like, removed the Cataclysm references, and just had all this stuff, like, still happening anyway, then it would have been evergreen content just like vanilla. But everything talks about how the Cataclysm just happened. No matter how much later it is, you know. We need to go to... We need to relay Captain Theron's orders. Okay. Yeah, I'm not familiar with these quests. Culling the Wendigos? I think I know what that's going to involve, though. I think I know what... Because they reused a lot of the old quests, but it's the Cataclysm references that make it, like, age very strangely. A little bit of editing could have gone a long way. Greylegs, music a little loud. It has its peaks and valleys. Yeah, that's what this music track. Like right now, it's really quiet, right? But unfortunately, it has like kind of peaks and valleys. So I've just been kind of like leaving it alone, knowing that sometimes it's probably going to be louder than me. Let me know if it's too obnoxious. This is Storm Rage. Yeah, this is a storm, which I believe is U.S. East. I feel like I keep going back into this gnome area, but I don't think that they don't want me to do that. They want me to go to the Wendigo cave. Let's actually go the right way. Okay, so it's like an arcane UFO. I see. Are these also going to be like Dragonflight Yeti? I bet these are Dragonflight Yeti models. Yeah, they have to be. Let us have a look at you, old boy. What do you guys think? Cataclysm or Dragonflight? I think Dragonflight, right? It looks really like high res. The toes still wiggle? Do they really? I didn't look. I should have looked right away. Are we do got wiggly toes. Yep. Those toes be wiggling for no good reason. That's not good. They should really go see a doctor for that. I gotta say, these Yeti are burly, and they're HD models, and they're kind of intimidating. I'm like worried about our little Arcane Mage here.
No.
They can't really hurt me, but like visually, they're a little bit intimidating.
Be good.
Because they're so burly. And they have so many pixels. I'm overwhelmed by how many pixels they have. It's frightening. I have an objective somewhere, like right... Oh, here we go, you're hiding. Seems like that's the right move.
Well met. Safe travel.
God. The model has more pixels than the human model. It may, yeah. Like, yeah. I mean, it probably does. Especially if these are the Dragonflight ones, then yeah, they probably have more pixels than the player character, which is funny. Oh god, here we go. God, yeah. Everybody put in the chat what you think killed WoW. Let's do that game. Dragon. Everybody do it. Everybody, there's like a million different, everyone, like, the game isn't dead. The funny thing is the game is the farthest from dead it's ever been. But people be like, oh, I think that this killed WoW. What do you mean? What they mean is, like, this is when I stopped liking it as much. That's what people mean when they say like such and such thing killed WoW. What they really mean to say is after this happened, I couldn't get into WoW as much. But instead they say like this killed WoW, even though WoW is thriving more today, this very moment, than it ever has before within like recent memory. But there's always like this thing killed WoW.
Be good.
It ain't dead. It ain't dead. You just don't like it as much anymore, and that's okay. And you're allowed to have your reasons. You just can't insinuate that a living thing is dead. That doesn't make sense. That's what you can't do. I mean, you can, but you'd be wrong. Oh yeah, and a lot of people still play it every day. Yeah, they don't like it as much. That's why I said like that was the thing that happens when people decide, well, after our LFR or after Cataclysm or after Shadowlands, they killed the game. What they mean is that after those things, I didn't like the game as much. But many people who feel that way still play the game. They just play the game feeling like, you know, such and such thing was the end of their peak. Their peak enjoyment ended with that thing they said killed the game. Like, I have one too. What killed the game for me? Artifact weapons and artifact power. That's what killed the game for me. See, I have one too. Artifact power killed the game for me because I didn't have the time when that came out to grind my AP, so I didn't feel as useful to my raid team. I hated being carried through shit. I still hate being carried through shit, so I stopped raiding. That was the end of my raiding career, so it's easy for me to say, oh yeah, AP grind killed the game, but it didn't kill the game. It just kind of killed the game for me at the time, and I could not enjoy the game the same way as I was. It killed my raiding career. James wants to come down. I mean, he can. He's gonna try to like take over the stream. But if he wants, if he wants to come down, he can come down. I might immediately kick him out, depending on how rambunctious he is. See, like, we're not invincible. We're getting beat down by, like, multiple enemies. We're actually pretty weak. I should make some cookies. Because we need it. And we don't regen health. Well, you'll notice we don't regen HP quickly. Like, it takes if you don't eat or something, like, it takes a long time to come back. Luckily, we're a mage. Tweety, you wonder if they'll ever bring back Sylvanas? Oh, yeah. Yeah, like, I hope, like 5 or 6 years down the road. But yeah, they're already bringing Anduin back. Yeah, like, she's in the mall somewhere, you know. Hey, buddy, what's up?
Not much. I just wanted to show you in chat the mini Lego set.
It's a little tiny Lego set?
Yeah.
Like a micro museum Lego set? That's cool.
Give me a perfect idea of what I do in the museum. This is like the house. This is like a blue cherry tree. These are like a pink cherry blossom tree. A blue cherry blossom tree.
I don't know.
I feel like I can picture like a very real blue cherry blossom.
Maybe. I don't think so. I think it's made up. It sounds made up. They're not really a thing. He's constructed a Lego set in miniature, which means he's used small Lego pieces to articulate what would otherwise be a large Lego set.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily a thing. It's a thing that he just did.
Yeah. And doing this with my Lego pieces make it look really cool.
You're gonna destroy the camera's ability to focus. The camera doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah. Sorry guys that it's like very blurry. For me, it's perfect. Where you going?
Back to town to turn in a quest.
Only if you put a video in the show so everybody can watch your computer fans.
My computer fans are not that cool.
They are, they're sick.
What can I do for you? Safe travels.
Need assistance? Be seeing you.
I'm using arcane spells in this character, so I'm not using a lot of fireballs or ice. It's not like your mage in Wrath. This is an arcane mage. No, not really. Same concept. You press buttons.
I heard
Let's see. Shifting power, draw power from the Night Fae, dealing 169 nature damage. I don't know what this is from the Night Fae. While channeling, your mage ability cooldowns are reduced. I mean, that seems like something we might want to do. Invisibility increases your movement speed. Reduce magic damage taken. I always feel like I have to look up a guide for the class tree because there's so many different options. I think eventually I need spell steal. Let's just go into ice block for now. Can't hurt. It might save us. It's a constriction totem. I think I have to click them for a quest. Yep. There we go. Yeah, I was keeping that dwarven guy trapped. Now he's free.
He's just an NPC.
He's an NPC, yep, exactly.
Are you gonna steal this dude's kill?
Those are also NPCs. Yeah, all the dwarves here, mostly, they're NPCs.
I thought you were just stealing somebody's kill. Would you steal somebody's kill?
Would I steal their kill? Absolutely, yeah.
You heard that, everybody.
if you can
Coming live.
if you can tag it first, then it's your kill.
Coming live, everybody.
You just gotta tag it first, that's the name of the game. It's not really kill stealing, it's just whoever tags the mob first gets the mob. In retail, you share mobs. Like, anybody can fight this and get experience for it. But in Classic, you gotta tag the mob.
So if one person is level 40, everybody else is
Not exactly. I see you guys are telling me that the arcane rotation, like the endgame rotation, is very complicated. What I will tell you is I'm just going to arcane missiles everything. And that's all I'm going to do. I see I see that, yeah, Asmongold looked it up. It was mind-boggling. Yeah, I like, you know, you guys know I love mind-boggling things. Yeah, it's my favorite. It's okay. I mean, to be fair, I probably wouldn't be good at any retail rotation, like, competitively. So, I'll probably be as bad at it as any other retail class. Even on my shaman, I often feel like I'm just slamming buttons. But it kills mobs, so, like, for the content I want to do, like, it works fine. As long as I can kill the mobs, then it's fine. Devin, welcome to the stream, buddy. Thanks for being here. So the other specs you're saying are easier than the arcane spec, basically. We're not gonna be any other spec, but just for clarification, what you guys are telling me is that this is the hardest mage spec.
Hey! Off and away! Hi, how are you?
Here there.
But you can go and chat by yourself.
I don't know what that means.
You can like chat to the other.
I can, yes, I can. If I want to, I can type things. Yep. Although I don't really need to do that because I can just say things instead.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Technology is sick.
Mm-hmm.
Reading all this chat, all this everything he's saying.
Very good.
It looks like we are gonna head over to the east. Is this a really short zone? It feels like this might be like a really short zone. Oh, here we go. Here's Steel Girls Depot. Now we get the breadcrumb for Steel Girls Depot. Okay, so maybe not a super short zone. Maybe not. Listen, Tweety, if it was difficult for Asmongold, it's gonna be next to impossible for me, okay?
I see.
Yeah, I mean, there's no way. If he thought it was mind-boggling or was confused by it, then there really isn't much of a chance that I would feel differently. What I will do instead is I will just play the class organically, and like, you know, I'll do what I think is best to like kill stuff, and I'll figure out some kind of rotation that's like enjoyable and possible, and then I'll use those buttons, and it won't ever be like the best damage that I could do. And I'm sure if I were to do a 5-man, I would probably underperform, but that's okay because I'm not going to do any like mythic runs or anything. So,
Hi,
yeah.
how are you?
And then, you know,
Very well then. All right.
maybe
then.
one day the rotation isn't as complicated, and then we win. Use the ultra safe personnel launcher. Oh, that's probably fine. Do I really want to do that now? I guess so. Where is the... Oh, here we go. This is going to work out great. Oh, yep.
Oh my god, you're going high, aren't you?
Yep. This is the screenshot for the thumbnail. Boop. There she is.
You cook it. Okay, everybody, now you know what the thumbnail is. Now go look at the thumbnail and comment.
Interesting.
I don't change it till after the stream ends, silly.
Off and away.
Yep, I got
After the stream,
I got a generic one up right now.
After the stream,
You have a great day now. Right. Be seeing you. Greetings. Daylight's burning.
All right, give me a kiss. I'm kicking you out. I love you. I'll see you in a little bit. I'll come tuck you in.
No, chat.
Make sure you shut my door on the way out.
I'm gonna write the chat.
No, get out of here. Go on. I'll see you in a bit. Love you. Mm-hmm. This guy morbed out. I didn't know they were gonna morb out. Oh, this is a named guy. Okay, that's why he morbed out. Got it, got it. We need to also be shrinking builders. Builders shrunk. Okay. You're a builder. I will press this button. Did I mention that I'm not at all familiar with these quests? Oh, we gotta shrink them and kill them? No. Okay, good. I see. That seems a little rude. Oh no, maybe we do. Oh no. We gotta shrink them and kill them. Oh man. That's brutal. Why shrink them if we're just gonna kill them anyway? Yeah, they stick us in combat. Maybe I can ignore them and they'll go away. Yeah, I guess they don't seem to attack us. But they do lock you in combat.
Can I help you? Right. Salutations! Off and away. You have a great day now.
Alright, back into the Arcane Tree. Arcane Surge. Okay, yes, spend all of your current mana to annihilate your enemy target and nearby enemies. Okay, deals reduced damage beyond 5 targets. For the next 15 seconds, your mana regen is... Oh, this is the one they put into Season of Discovery. Yeah, this is the Arcane Surge they put into SOD. That's why it sounded really familiar. Okay, yeah, we want that. I just am running out of buttons. I am running out of buttons to push. Used up all my keybinds in 12 levels. Okay, that's all I can do. I can't push any more buttons. So I hope we don't get any more active abilities for the rest of time. It's all passives from here on out. Because yeah, I don't have any other pushable buttons. Time for macros. I refuse. The city cried out for macros, and I whispered, no. You're getting more abilities and you're gonna like it! I don't want more abilities! I want simplicity! Go back to classic, you little whiner!
How are you? See you soon. What can I do for you?
Let's see. Help Sergeant Flinthammer and his Mountaineers defend Amberstill Ranch. So we're going to have a little attack here. Is this robe going to look exactly like the robe we already have on? Yes, except it's red. It's the same robe that we've had on, but it's red. Okay.
Keep your feet on the ground.
Let's defend against the attack. Why is she so tiny? What's going on? This is not the normal size of a dwarf. I'm so confused.
Talk to me. Welcome.
I'm so confused.
What's your
It's
problem?
probably fine. She's fine. Everything's fine. We're all fine here. There's not a problem. She's definitely supposed to be that size. I just don't know why.
I have the finest wares in the land. See you soon.
Oh, dang. Okay. Well, that was cool. That was really cool. We just flattened all those guys. Arcane Surge for the win. They had a nice long cast time too, it felt like.
Great to meet you. Safe travels.
Boop. There we go.
Hi.
And we're gonna kill Vagash, because like no trip to the Amberstill Ranch would be complete without hunting and killing a Vagash. We also have this guy now. What's going on with you?
I've the finest wares.
The rams we raise and train here at Amberstill have long been the mounts of choice for Dunmorrow's mountaineers. A few brave Frostmane raiders have taken to stealing our rams. Okay, we have to recover the rams.
Watch your back.
It was a dwarf child? Its face was not child. It wasn't like... You don't just make a child by shrinking the character model of an existing adult. And that was all they did there. That was weird. She was proportioned like a normal female dwarf and had the face of like a normal aged female dwarf, but was small. That's not how you child. That was very strange and unnecessary and confusing to me. It was confusing and unnecessary, yeah. Oh no. The robes match our hair? Yeah, they do. That's true. That's a good point. We look really good. We are styling. Oh, damn. There we go. Boop. Philip, are we back in retail? Yeah, we're playing some retail tonight. Yeah. This is what I felt like doing. So this is what we're doing. Yeah, I talked earlier, like, I'm not in a rush to get to level 40 in SOD. And at this point, I would rather, like, I'd rather take my time with it. Like, intentionally take my time with it so that I don't feel rushed. And I've wanted to play this Arcane Mage, so that's what I decided to do.
What's on your mind?
I appreciate you checking out the stream tonight.
Off with you.
Even though we're playing retail. I don't want these because I have stats on mine. Yeah, like the mainstream during the day is still going to be SOD. Yeah, because I want to progress, but there are already people at level 40. The raid has already been cleared on day 1, so, you know, no rush. The content will still be there waiting for me. It's going to be, you know, at least 3 months of phase 2. So we've got ram thieves here, and we have to deal with them. Good try netting me. That didn't quite work out for you. Yeah, I mean, it's been fun, but, like, listen, like, it's a leveling from 25 to 40 in Classic. It's a leveling that's from 25 to 40 in Classic, so yeah. It's cool, it's a good time, it's hype, people are playing it, it's nice. But it's not content that I haven't done before a million times. You know, until I start getting runes and, you know, there's waylaid supplies, I guess, so, like, that's different, but yeah, like, for the most part, it's level 25 to 40 in Classic. I've done it a billion times, so, like, no rush, you know. It's not like I'm seeing anything new. Strangely, on the other hand, I've never done this zone post-Kata, so, like, weirdly, the new thing I'm seeing today is in retail. I don't think I'm getting these rams back properly. To tell you the truth, I don't think I'm rescuing any rams. We have to use a whistle. We have a whistle. Really? Do I have a whistle? I don't think I have a whistle. I think they're lying to me. Okay. Oh, slash whistle. They want me to whistle at them. Oh my god. There we go. Look at that. Reading. I had to type something. I did not think I was going to have to type something. That didn't occur to me.
What can I get for you today?
What's on your mind?
Alright, we're going to speak to Foreman Stonebrow at the Gold Balar Quarry. Okay, so we are familiar with that. Yeah, they changed the cadence of the zone. They got rid of all the Everstill. The Everstill village became the gnome starting area. And then the progression of the zone is now from west to east. You like just steadily progress through it. It's more linear. I don't even think I grabbed the flight point back in Karanos. I realize now there are flight points everywhere.
What's on your mind?
Oh, I did grab it. Okay, cool.
What's your beck?
Hi.
Distribute runes of return to 7 trapped miners.
Off with you.
So that's a little different. This guy's probably still really angry and probably still wants us to kill everybody.
How are ya?
Yeah, he's still
See you
his
soon.
blood pressure is still really high.
Safe travels.
I don't know how he's still alive.
What's on your mind?
And then we got somebody over here. Prospector Drugan.
Great to meet you.
He wants us to recover 8 frozen artifacts. Okay, so these are a little different.
Off with you.
Whoa, was that their knockback? This dude's got a crazy knockback. He made us do a backflip. That's how hard he slapped us. We did a full backflip, and we landed on our feet, which is actually incredible. See what I mean about like jumps in enemy power? Is that we were like one-shotting trolls, and now we're over here at level 15, and like these guys, we're not one-shotting these guys. You know, these guys, they got some HP. They got some HP, and if a bunch of them started hitting us, they would most certainly kill us. They see now they take the missiles. We got that guy on the blast, so. But yeah, they do like sometimes you hit like a level where the enemies like jump up in power. And then suddenly you're not quite feeling as strong as you were a minute ago. It's interesting. Do I have to go into the cave? I think so. We have to rescue the miners. Brian, hello, good evening to you. Snickle Fritz, good evening, man. Didn't see you there, sorry about that. I'm thinking I don't have to go super deep into the cave here. Artifacts, yeah, just artifacts. I can get those right here. Yep, Dragonflight is what we are doing tonight. Started this character the other day, and this is what I felt like doing. You have keen powers of observation, sir. Yes. Very, very well honed. Mm-hmm. That was the wrong target. It sounds like ChatGPT. Fair. Dragon, you saw the sleeping bag quest. Did you see the jump? The jump part was like the worst part. It was the only really bad part. The rest of the sleeping bag quest was like, you did a lot of traveling around, like whatever. Some of the places we went to were pretty cool, but that last bit, the jumping part,
What can I do for you?
man, that got my blood pressure up.
Watch your back.
I hate jumping puzzles in World of Warcraft, especially when they try to make it like purposefully difficult to do. It was really something.
See you soon.
The best part though, like the sleeping bag is basically useless. Like it doesn't really get us anything. The cool part was we got a bunch of these cookies that give 4 bubbles of rested XP. It's worth it to do it for the rested XP cookies. Like the sleeping bag, like 3%. 3% XP gains. Like, okay, so you level 3% faster. And then like over 100 hours, it's only 3 hours. It took us almost 3 hours to get the item. So yeah.
Safe travels.
Sleeping bag, not worth it. Rested XP cookies, definitely worth it. I would buy a bag of rested XP cookies on the cash shop. You give me 20 cookies, I'll give you $5. Yep. I kind of want to get this, but I kind of don't have any more buttons I can push. I don't have any more keybinds. What could I do? I could remove counterspell. I could unbind counterspell, which seems questionable. What else could we take? Reduce magic damage might be good. Increase movement. Cooldown on ice block. Spell steal, another button I won't push. Tempest barrier. Gain a shield that absorbs 3% of your maximum HP after you blink. Oh, that's pretty cool. I gotta get into mirror images eventually. Let's just, I don't know, this is a tough one. Let's take spell steal. I don't know if I'll ever use it, but you never know.
What's on your mind? What can I do for you? Watch your back.
Be sad, dog, really? As soon as you got to the top of the jumping bit, somebody ganked you? Oh my god. That would have been ripped for one of my monitors. I would have had to destroy something if that happened to me. I was pushed. I was I was very on edge as it was. I don't like platformers. I don't like jumping puzzles. And I especially don't like them in games that aren't built for them. So I was already like pretty frustrated. If I had got ganked, I might have just not done the quest. That's rough. You had to spirit run from a Routhy. Oof. Yeah, if I had been on a PvP server, to be honest, I probably wouldn't have went and got it. Just because you have to go into so many contested areas. I saw so many Horde that I probably wouldn't have even been able to get it. So yeah, I'm kind of grateful that I'm over on Wild Growth.
What can I do for you?
Kill 6 Helm's Bed Surgers at Helm's Bed Lake. Elemental turmoil, so water elementals.
Keep your feet on the ground. No.
That's not bad, you only died twice.
Be good.
That's not bad. I would have probably died a million times.
See you soon.
I would have found an old monitor like that I have in storage and destroyed that. It would have been very calculated. But something would have had to go at that point, yeah. Something would have had to go. And these guys seem a little bit resilient to our magic. Unexpectedly. Shadow, you may have been onto something, man. You may have been onto something. You may be right.
What's on your mind? Keep your feet on the ground. How are you? Safe travels. Great to meet you.
Dragon, I don't even remember what they made the dwarves look like in the movie. I remember that the elves in the movie looked really awful. And I was happy that the elves did not have any screen time. But I don't remember what the dwarves looked like. But yeah, the elves were truly, truly bad. I think they tried to show Lorthamir. I think Lorthamir was there, but it was not good. I didn't appreciate the attempt. Let's say that. Maybe they did better on the dwarves. Shadow, you have to capitalize some of the words, man. Yeah, you if you want to be a bot, you have to capitalize a couple of the words Not all of them, and don't capitalize all the proper ones. But capitalize, pick one random word to capitalize, and pick one noun. And if you pick a random word and a noun, and the random word cannot be at the start of the sentence, and then I think we'll be on to something. Yep. Man, I really need to keep this up, like, as much as I can. Prismatic barrier. Like, I need that, like, on at all times, if possible, because otherwise, I'm a little bit squishy. As you might expect from a mage. Which is good. See, we are not invincible. I'll probably die more times in retail than I do in classic. Yeah, the little cubs are pretty darn cute. I hope I don't have to kill any of them. Firebone the Craze, thank you so much for the $2, man. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much for being here.
What can I do for you?
At some point we got an armor upgrade. We're back to the blue. We went right back to the blue. They got rid of all the unique looking robes and all the unique looking armor in vanilla. And they made these Cataclysm ones, and they look okay, but they made them all look the same. Whereas like the vanilla stuff had a ton of variety to it. It's kind of a weird like, why wouldn't you just upgrade the texture on the existing gear? Just upgrade the texture, make it look better. Why replace it with something more dull?
What's on your mind?
It's kind of weird.
Safe travels.
And we also got a belt upgrade. That is awesome. Okay, we are going somewhere. How am I getting back here? Get to the airfield. Speak with Commander Stonebreaker at the Ironforge Airfield. Oh dear.
How are you?
How am I going to get up there? We need a way to get you to the airfield quickly. Take the road back west to Golbalar Quarry. Find Mathil Rust Wrench. Okay. We got to go back to the quarry. The cats can now leap through the air at us, which is very scary. Yeah, that was terrifying. Here we go. This looks right. Yeah, here we go. Perfect. All right, we are off to the airfield. What is going on at the airfield? Look how far away we can see. I don't know what this is, but it's in a distant zone. Is that Loch Modan that we're seeing? Or something beyond Loch Modan? We can see very, very far away now in these zones. It's kind of incredible. Yeah, look at that. Oh man. The old zones look so good with the increased view distance. Like, before they fixed the skybox, like, you wouldn't see any of this. It would just be a wall of impenetrable fog. That's so cool. Oh, man. I love it. That's so great. Well, we've got some problems here at the airfield. I don't think everything is supposed to be on fire normally. That's not like the standard operating procedure for like an airfield. Is like light everything on fire and watch it burn.
Off with you.
Use the firefighting equipment. Okay, yeah, like someone had. They apparently didn't have their own firefighters. You'd think if you had an airfield, you would have some firefighters nearby. They had the equipment for it, but they didn't have anyone willing to man the hose. I don't think we can do this one. This must just be here for... Oh, wait, did we get it? Oh, we got it. Okay, all the fires are fair game. Yeah, like vanilla is now the equivalent of 5 on the view distance. Yeah, but until recently, even in retail, when you went back into the old world zones had limited view distance. And the lighting was handled differently. And then I think it was patch like maybe patch 10.2 or patch 10.1.5 that went back and they redid the lighting in the skyboxes for all the old world. They were trying to get ready for like old world dragon riding, so they wanted you to be able to see farther. That was the only reason they did it, so they could have dragon riding in the old world. But I'm glad they did it because it makes all the zones look a lot better.
How are ya? Off with you. See you soon.
Well met. Keep your feet on the ground.
Requires loose snow. We have to find like mounds of snow. I see one. Here we go. Oh god, we've aggroed somebody. Somebody is very unhappy.
Hi. Watch your back.
Now we're gonna board the repaired bomber and use the iron hammer bombs to kill 30. It sounds like a bombing run.
Safe travels.
Sounds like a traditional bombing run to me. However, I don't really know where the aircraft is. Maybe, oh, it's right over here. Okay, perfect. Talent-wise, we're back in the arcane tree. Maybe I need to grab this. Crackling energy, increase arcane explosion damage could be good. Consuming clear casting increases the damage of your next 2 arcane blast. I'm not really using arcane blast a lot. Consuming arcane charges increases your haste, could be good. I think I want to grab improved arcane missiles like right away. And then maybe we'll come back over here for crackling energy. Do I run dungeons while leveling in retail? I have. Yeah, I have. I haven't on this character. Yeah, like doing some of the old world dungeons would probably be okay. I haven't run really any Dragonflight 5-mans. Like, I don't really do 5-mans in retail. Because, you know, people have the whole mentality of, like, Mythic. Like, people have the Mythic mentality. I don't want to be stressed out by what people do normally, so, like, I just let them have their 5-mans. And, like, I don't typically do, like, a lot of 5-man stuff in retail. I've realized that it's about, like, it's a speed run, they gotta go through it fast, and whatever. I guess now I could use the companion characters if I wanted to do Dragonflight 5-mans. If I wanted to go through a 5-man at my own pace and actually, like, see the content and look at some of the things going on, then I could use my companion characters, I guess. Maybe we'll do that on this character. Maybe we'll do the Dragonflight 5-mans, but we'll use the companions. I've got no desire to be dragged behind a tank moving at like supersonic speeds. Or like being left behind completely, which has happened to me before. Well, I mean, Red Robin, if you're wearing a beanie, you are wearing a helmet. It's like a cloth helmet. Yeah, it's just a cloth helmet. Same thing. Yep. Yeah, it's a mage helmet, exactly, right. Like a priest cap. Mm-hmm. Not too many tryhards anymore? Yeah, well, maybe. But people, no matter if you're doing like a normal 5-man or a heroic 5-man, like people run it like Mythic because they know they have to kind of do that to like train themselves. I don't know. Maybe in War Within I'll revisit 5-man dungeons in the current expansion, but I did a couple in Dragonflight and it was a bad experience. And I never went back.
What's on your mind?
Yeah, LFR is great for being able to see raids. Like, if you're someone that doesn't have a guild, then you would not normally raid. Especially because, like, historically, like, the final cinematics and the last bit of story is always hidden behind the raid bosses.
See you soon.
So, like, before LFR, like, if you didn't have a raiding guild or you didn't want to pug, you just didn't really get to see the conclusion of the story until you looked it up. You got to see it on, like, Noble's channel or, like, on Wowhead. But not actually, like, happening in the game. Yeah, I like LFR. It's also, like, about at my skill ceiling for World of Warcraft, so, like, that's just about my... I could probably do, like, normal raids in retail. I don't know if I have the chops to even do heroics anymore, honestly. We're looking for General Grimaxe. Yeah, he's not this guy. Oh wait, he's on top of this guy, I bet. This has gotta be him. Gotta be him. Yeah, there he is. Do I like hot Cheetos? This is your one random question for the night. This is what you've used it on. No, I don't. No. I don't really like Cheetos. I don't eat a lot of junk foods like that. Every once in a while I'll get into some Cheez-Its. Every once in a while I'll get into some pretzel sticks. But I don't eat a lot of junk food like that.
What can I do for you?
Alright, another. Will this robe look different? I think it will. Yes, it looks slightly different. It looks slightly different.
Safe travels.
I didn't realize that Cataclysm was when like all the robes got like super modest. Like all of a sudden like all the robes got just super modest looking. I didn't realize Cataclysm did that. I would have expected Dragonflight to be the one that did that. Not Cataclysm. Apparently we need to go back to Ironforge. Are we like done here? We might basically be done here. We can teleport back to the distillery and then we can make the run from there.
What can I do for you? See you soon.
I don't know how I would ever get there, but maybe one day we go to Winter Spring. I wonder what happened there since the Cataclysm. There's a portal. Oh, there's a portal somewhere to Darnassus. Interesting. What level do we get a speed increase for the mount? I don't know. Maybe 20? I think we get the speed increase at 20, and then we get flying at 30. Pretty sure, but not positive. What quest do you have? Speak to Girith Thurden at the Great Forge in Loch Modan. Okay. Oh, for a flight to Loch Modan. Okay, we can check out Loch Modan. Once we have flying, we can just pick a zone in the Eastern Kingdoms or whatever, and we can just like go to it. Like maybe we'll do some Plague Lands. Maybe checking out like Eastern Plague Lands would be cool.
You address the Queen Regent of the Dark Isles clan. You may take your leave.
We're going somewhere. I am not sure what it's trying to do. Oh, we have to arrest somebody. This guy? We have to seize the ambassador. Oh, okay. This guy's some kind of jerk. You're under arrest. They'll go willingly. My purpose and my master's plan is fulfilled. That's menacing. I'm not sure where exactly we arrest them to. I'm gonna take him to the throne room and like see if they want him. Yeah, this is where he belongs. Yep. The Twilight's Hammer.
Well, I'm listening. Well, go on. I have work to do.
We got a dagger with 10 intellect on it. Okay, well, I guess our staff had 9 intellect. Let's go ahead and use the dagger, I suppose. It's a little weird to use a dagger without an offhand, but it's fine, I guess. Primordial says, so I just looked up the rotation for an Arcane Mage on Wowhead, and yeah, only a machine could do that. That was my nickname back in high school, the Machine.
Great to meet you. See you soon.
I'm just gonna have fun playing the class. I'm gonna press the buttons that seem to make sense to me at the time, and we're just gonna have a good time. Yeah. Like, I'm not about to take this character into, like, Mythic 5-mans or Mythic rating anytime. Probably ever. But, yeah, definitely not anytime soon. Just here to enjoy the fantasy of being an Arcane Mage. Because I can. And then maybe if I seriously wanted to do something on it at max level, maybe I'd look at other specs. I don't know. I don't know. I think I would just like play it. I would just try to play it. Like we'll take it into LFR, and we'll just see how we do. I'm not gonna look up a guide. I'm just gonna I'm gonna use my abilities as we level up and try to come up with some kind of idea of what I would do for like single target and what I would do for AoE, like I don't know. But yeah. We're just here to have a good time.
Here there. Be good. Watch your back.
Yeah, exactly. We ignore the 32-step rotation. Yeah, we won't be using weak auras, so we won't know when to push any of those buttons anyway. Like, this has us going one way. This has us going back for Lost Pilot. Instead of going down into the valley. Okay, we could do Lost Pilot and see where that goes. In Classic Era, I never do the Lost Pilot quest. Corpse of a dwarf, mauled, frozen, and picked clean by mountain scavengers. It's gruesome. Oh, here's an offhand. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, we need that. Oh, and I forgot items could do that. It procced into a blue. How nice of it. Oh, this is the Mange Claw one. This is not the one I thought it was. We always kill Mange Claw. It's only a 16-step rotation. It's easy mode. Yeah, that's what I thought too. 16 steps, no problem.
How are you? Off with you. Watch your back. Be good.
Alright, now it's sending us into Lochmadon proper. Yeah, it's probably really hard to play it at like a professional level. I'm not even going to approach that level of play, but that'll be okay. And we could check out other specs while we level up. There's nothing saying that at any moment we don't try a Fire Mage or a Frost Mage. It would probably be a smart idea and entertaining to check them all out as we level up. Because we're leveling quickly, but we have a lot of time. You know, we're not speed leveling by any means. The lighting here is really good. Oh man. The lighting here is really good. What would you guys say is the easiest mage rotation? Is it Frost? Frost has a lot of things that proc, don't it? Like, it doesn't have like a lot of things that pop up and then you hit a button, and then a thing pops up and then you hit a button. That's what I remember from Frost. Is like having things proc on my screen, and then like hitting buttons reactionary.
Be good. See you soon. Safe travels. No.
It is more of a proc base. I kind of like that sort of thing. That's kind of why I'm like okay at the shaman, because the shaman, the enhancement shaman, is also a lot of procs. It's like, see this icon, press 3. See this icon, press 2. See this icon, press 1. Like, my brain just kind of learns that. So I don't mind a proc based rotation. I think that's fine. There's no one up here in retail. I was looking for a guy up here. There's nobody here. Back in the mage tree. Oh dear. Okay. Mirror images? Like, why not just grab this now? I don't know where in the heck I'm gonna put it on my bar. Jeez. Oh gosh. I really don't have any other buttons to push, guys. I'm not joking. Will to survive will have to go away. We don't have the will to survive. It has to go. Like, to be fair, I probably don't need Fire Blast. I probably don't need Frostbolt, so we can probably do that. I'm not using Arcane Intellect at all, apparently, so, like, why is this even over here? Like, it doesn't need to be. There we go. And see, now we're up to a 3-button rotation. We've graduated. We've gone from only needing 1 button to needing 2 buttons. And now we're up to a 3-button rotation. Which feels pretty good. We're learning. Our class is growing. The enemies are getting a little beefier as we level up. So far, so good. I mean, the 1-2-3 combo feels great. I'm digging it. That didn't even kill him. We gotta go with a 4th button there. Crazy. We had to hit 4 buttons to kill that guy. Oh no, there's no mana issues. At least not while we're leveling up. I don't know if maybe like in raids or mythics, maybe they have some mana issues somehow, but no, it's not. Like, mana's not really your resource while you level up. Like, these little guys here, those are more of a resource, like more of a relevant resource. And we don't even need that very much. That's like some additional damage on Arcane Barrage right now is all that is. I don't think you've had to worry about mana much since like Wrath of the Lich King though. It feels so weird to ride mounts in these zones. It just feels... Oh god, the gorgeous lighting. Look at the sky. Oh man. They really nailed it with the lighting when they fixed everything. It's so good. What a beautiful time of day. 9 o'clock server time, the time the sun finally starts to go down. In retail, I'm on Stormrage, Patrick. We're on the Stormrage server, which is a US East Alliance server. Whoops, this guy was outside, wasn't he? Oh, here they are.
How are you? Be good.
We've done 100 quests on this character, if you can believe that. I almost can't believe it.
Keep your feet on the ground. Safe travels.
We're back up to 15 intellect on the staff, but listen, right now we have 10 on the dagger and 7 on the offhand. So we're going to keep the dagger and the offhand for now.
Great to meet you.
Looks like the cave has been relocated. And we skipped over the skull thumpers and the seers. There's no skull thumpers, there's no seers. We skipped that one. Joseph Frost does more DPS and is an easier rotation. Yeah. I've been told that the arcane rotation is incomprehensible to human beings. But that's okay. Right now I'm just living the fantasy of being an arcane mage. I really like the idea of an arcane mage. I really like the spell effects. Right now, like, the difficulty of the rotation doesn't matter too much. We'll try all the specs as we level up. But this is what I'm rocking right now. I appreciate it though. There's no music in this cave. It's really weirdly quiet. We missed with that one. The silence makes it more awkward. We need some cave music. Why has Blizzard not come up with cave music? 20 years later, you'd think we'd get something. That arcane spell reminds me of an arcane spell from Diablo 3, I think. I think like the sorceress had an arcane spell that looked almost just like that. It gave me 4 arcane charges. That's where those came from. Nice. Very nice of it. We should do that more often. That time it only gave me 2. I mean, still, 2 is good. We could probably hit that more often for the resource generation. But yeah, that time it gave me 2. Maybe it depends on how many enemies it hits. Is there a shortcut? Is there a shortcut back here? No, there's not a shortcut. No, I don't think so.
What's on your mind? Be good. Great to meet you. Keep your feet on the ground.
Alright, let's see. We've got pants upgrade. We've got bracer upgrade. No, that's leather. We can't even wear it. But we have boot upgrade.
What's on your mind? Off with you.
Constantine, good evening to you. Welcome to the stream. I think we're gonna run all the way into town. I think we can go ahead. We'll mount up for this one. We can mount up for like the really long runs, but like the short runs, like while we're questing, I don't think we really need to mount that much.
What can I do for you? Be good. Safe travels. See you soon. Be good. Alright,
level 19. We are back in the arcane tree. I'm going to put the other point into improved arcane missiles. It's flat 20% increase to damage overall. That's a big winner. I like talents like that are obviously very good. And that they can be described in one sentence and not multiple paragraphs. Let's also set the Hearthstone here.
You got my attention. Safe travels.
Well met. See you soon.
The only item we need for this in retail is bear rumps. We don't need intestines, we don't need spider ichor. QOL, QOL. For some reason I thought there was a quest in here. This is just where I live now. Yeah, this is my house now. Nobody else is using it. I don't see why I can't. I'm glad we have a nice big picture of fruit here. A couple of melons or something, I don't really know. Tastefully done. Oh, here we go. It's in the building above that one.
How are ya? Watch your back.
This one is to kill spiders. Alright, guys, I'll tell you what. I've had a great time tonight. Thank you all for being here. I'm going to stop right here for now. I think we're going to do this more often, though. I really like the idea of evening streams being like some chill leveling in retail. I really like that idea. So I think I'm going to do this more often. I really dig this character. I know I'm never going to be good at it. But that's okay. Thank you guys for being here. Hope to see you again really soon. As always, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and we'll see you back in Azeroth soon. Bye for now.